We're joined now by Hillel Neuer, who's the Executive Director of UN Watch. Mr. Neuer, thank you for joining us here on France 24. What are your thoughts on the fact these countries are now on the human rights seat?
This is a black day for human rights. We are talking about countries like Russia, where the girl rock band Pussy Riot, some of their members are in prison and have been missing for the past few weeks. This is a country where this is a roster of countries that includes China, which has imprisoned dissidents like Liu Xiaobo and Wang Binjiang, Cuba, which is persecuting the outspoken rapper El Critico, and Saudi Arabia, where women rape victims are lashed and punished rather than the perpetrator. So you are talking about the worst abusers of human rights in the world being given the status of world judges on human rights. It's absurd. It's hypocrisy on a level that we've never seen before. And for victims of human rights around the world who look to the UN for protection, it's a very sad day.
What does all this say about the United Nations? It must make, a mockery of its actual standpoint.
I think it does. I mean, look, the UN Human Rights Commission was founded in 1946 by eminent idealists like Eleanor Roosevelt of the United States and René Cassin from France, architects of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. In 2003, we had Muammar Gaddafi as the chair. A few years later, Kofi Annan, head of the UN, said we'll have change. We scrapped the old commission. We created a new Council on Human Rights. We were told by leaders of Europe and around the world that this would be dawn of a new era. Well, the fact is today, not only were China, Cuba, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Algeria, and Vietnam elected, but the world's leading democracies, the home of Eleanor Roosevelt and René Cassin, United States and France, were silent. UN Watch and a coalition of members of parliament from Europe, from around the world, urged Ambassador Samantha Power, Catherine Ashton, the EU Foreign Affairs Commissioner, to at least speak out, to say something, to say that it's wrong, and they wouldn't say a thing. You know, Ambassador Power just moments ago released a statement, and she said there are some who got elected who may not be the best. She couldn't name China, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Cuba. I think it's shameful, and this silence means complicity in the descent of the UN Human Rights Council, new and improved, back to the ignominious past of the widely discredited Human Rights Commission. It's a very sad day.
Mr. Neuer, thank you for joining us and giving us your thoughts on this situation. Hillel Neuer there from the organisation UN Watch. Thank you, sir.